Hi, this is Ryan Brown from mockquestions.com. In this video, we'll discuss 5 Compensation Manager interview questions from our website. We'll go over each question and some advice on how to answer them, along with an answer example. Afterwards, if you found this video helpful, please like and share. That would mean a lot to us. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1. What are some of your goals as a compensation professional? How can we help you achieve those goals? As your interviewer considers all of the candidates, one factor that might tilt their decision in favor of one over the others is a clear sense of your professional goals. Think about your career goals and speak on them with confidence, ensuring that while you are on a path, this position would not be a stopover. At this point in my career, I feel that I've accomplished almost all of my career goals in working my way up the ranks as a payroll manager, compensation analyst, and compensation manager. The reason I applied for this job is really because I want to broaden my wings and bring my experience to a company that is making a difference in the lives of people on a daily basis. Being a mission-driven person, the tech and manufacturing industries have never given me that final piece of gratification that your organization would. Question number 2. What was the most useful criticism you ever received? As they are considering you to be their next compensation manager, your interviewer is checking to ensure you can receive and implement positive feedback in your work. In this role, you will be working with a wide variety of high-level leaders, and the ability to take criticism in a positive way is imperative. Make sure your example includes how you were able to respond to the criticism. I value all feedback that I receive. I treat it as a gift. There's one time that stands out in my mind. A few years ago, when I was a compensation analyst for a large healthcare organization, I had a division administrator approach me about a recent email communication that I had sent his way. He approached me in person because he wasn't able to decipher a lot of the information that I had sent him that he originally requested. In our conversation, it became very clear that a lot of the terminology I had used was hard for him to comprehend. So we talked through the information that I had sent so it was clear to him. I learned an important lesson from the feedback that I received from him, and now I try to be cognizant of the way I communicate to different people. Question number 3. Tell me about a time when you had to train a new colleague or direct report. Would you be comfortable in training new staff on the compensation team here? As a compensation manager with this organization, you may have direct reports and will be responsible for the training of all staff within the department. At some point during your interview, your interviewer will try to determine if you can train your employees on the skills they will need to succeed as part of the compensation department. If possible, try to talk about a specific time where you trained a new employee and what tactics you used to ensure that the end goal of the training was achieved. I have had to train new hires in HR on compensation for the last 3 years in my current role. I'm the only dedicated compensation professional in our organization, but my HR director wanted to make sure that there were backups just in case I was not in the office. I had to train my coworkers on the HRIS system and how to pull appropriate reports. I also showed them how to craft an offer letter and extend it to the candidate. Now when I take a vacation, I do not have to come back to a lot of work because my coworkers can cover for me when I'm out. Question number 4. If hired as our next compensation manager, what HR and compensation system experience would you bring to our team? In answering this question, you should talk through all of your experience with different HRIS and compensation or payroll systems. You should be familiar with the company system, but you do not have to have specific experience using the system firsthand. Do some research about the system and find out what it has in common with other systems that you have used in the past. No matter how you answer this question, make sure your interviewer walks away from your conversation knowing that you are comfortable and competent working in any system with a little training. I have used several HRIS systems in the past. Most have the same underlying concepts, which allows for compensation professionals like me to navigate between different systems. I see that you use ADP HRIS Suite. I have not used ADP in the past, but I researched the system and found similarities to PeopleSoft and Workday, and these are both systems that I have a lot of familiarity with. I feel confident that I could learn the system. Question number 5. Why do you think it is important for companies to hire compensation professionals? While it may seem like it, your interviewer certainly isn't looking for you to justify your work by asking this question. What they are looking for is that you have a definite understanding of why compensation departments exist and why they are vital to the success of any organization. When answering this question, ensure you impart to the interviewer the strategic importance of compensation. Spend time talking about how proper compensation can assist companies in meeting strategic goals. To be their most efficient, an organization needs to make sure they have the right people in the right place at the right time to meet their strategic goals. If a company pays too high of a wage, they lose valuable dollars. If a company pays too little, they lose their best team members to other organizations. Most organizations' largest bill is in the form of wages and benefits. If you do not have a compensation professional on staff, you may not be paying enough, or you may be paying too much. It is a science to find the right salary that works for both the employer and the employee. Compensation professionals understand this nuance, and that is why they are a critical hire for any organization. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe to our channel. It really does help motivate us to continue creating videos. Thanks again, and we hope you stick around to watch more interview practice videos from Mock Questions.